Brown University, hooping. What made you choose
Yes.
Brown University?
Um, well, the first thing is that there's open curriculum, so there is no core curriculum. So I am a poli sci major, so I don't have to take
Well,
like math and science because I hate STEM. Everything about STEM is just the
yeah,
opposite of me. So
yeah.
that allows me to just like take classes that I personally enjoy. And then there's a very like collaborative spirit at that university where people aren't really in competition with each other.
Mm.
They're kind of looking to help each other out. And I was like, that also fits my personality. And then on top of that, just like the connections that you make with the alumni and the students that you're learning with, it was just like I can't pass up on this school.
True, true. And then, of course, are you on like scholarship there, or were you on scholarship there?
So Ivy League schools don't have scholarships for athletes, unfortunately. Yeah,
Wow.
it's weird because they don't say no one, it's like an unspoken thing,
Yeah.
but then you find out and you're like, this is D1. Like, what do you mean there's no
Right.
scholarships? But then it's hard to pass up because of like all the connections. But
Yeah.
like that's like one thing that they need to fix because like
Hmm.
there's so many student athletes that I think would consider the Ivy League but don't because it's like why would I pay when I could go somewhere else for free?
Yeah, that makes sense,
Mhm.
especially like with the name, image, and likeness.
Mhm.
Changes coming to the NCAA community.
Mhm.
You would think that Harvard then would just be all. I mean, who has a higher or more valuable endowment fund than like
Mhm.
Yale and the Harvard types, the Princetons?
Mhm.
So of course they got money to blow nonstop. They could build a
Exactly.
football team to rival Alabama for the next 10 years easily just off their
Exactly.
endowment funds.
Mhm.
But then they have this prestige about them, this
Mhm.
reputation of we can't sell out, bro, just for sports,
Exactly.
bro. Like
Exactly.
we bring all the intellectuals, the academics.
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
what we provide to the world, and
Mhm.
I don't think they want to water that down with
That's
hooping
exactly what it
and
is. That's
yeah,
exactly what it is. But I mean, there's so many schools that are like great academically that also have, sports that are doing well, like Duke, Stanford. So
yeah,
I think it's a little bit of like an excuse to be classist, in my opinion. Like you just
yeah,
don't want people who are low income and low class to mess up the vibe that you have going on.
yeah.
So that's my personal opinion.
I could see people turn over in their grave. The
Hmm.
Harvard party school.
Hmm.
We let all the brothers come in, and we paid them $1 million each, and just car accident after car accident. And again, I don't like to demonize my entire people. Like our
Mhm.
people, we doing the best we can out here. But
Yeah.
when I hear about people like yourself going to the Ivy League or
Hmm.
going to environments where it's just you going from Atlanta to Rhode Island,
Hmm.
obviously the culture shock, the population,
Hmm.
demographic might be somewhat different, what have you. I was
Hmm.
raised upstate New York myself.
Gotcha.
So I went to a school that had 7 black kids. Two of them
Hmm.
was me and my sister.
Hmm.
Raised in environments where it's not a lot of us. And
Hmm.
due to the military, being raised in the military,
Hmm.
you get that exposure to different environments. And of course, now I'm in the Air Force,
Hmm.
where living in Alaska, like it's just different up there. Like
Hmm.
it's hard to explain. Living in the Middle East, it's
Hmm.
different. It's
Hmm.
not wrong. It's not right. It's different.